Here are 5 subtle ways that women are showing interest in you that you're probably completely unaware of, which sucks because if you're the regular average guy and you want to have a more happy dating life, these things are going to be happening to you all of the time because women, they want to create opportunities for themselves, but they can never be direct in the way that they create opportunities for themselves. Otherwise, they're going to seem slutty or predictable or going to give you a sense of entitlement. So these subtleties, an alpha male, an experienced guy can recognize, and now we're going to share that with you. Now, these subtle things is not the kind of shit that you read in like Maxim magazine, like they're touching their hair or they're stirring their drink or they're just being really friendly to you. In fact, if a girl or a woman is being too friendly to you, that's normally because she has nothing to gain, nothing to lose. She's got a boyfriend and she's just happy to have a chat. Normally it's because she's just comfortable around men. So that doesn't mean she's interested in you. That's more like she's just comfortable in general. So here are the subtle ways. Number 1, if you're in a social place and you see, a group of girls walk in, it could be 2, 3, 4, something like that. A really advanced way to notice which girls in the group are interested in meeting new people are the girls in the group who look outside of the group. So imagine if there's 3 people, girls who have boyfriends or they're not interested in meeting new people, their eyes will normally only look at a couple of things, each other's faces and their phones. They just look at each other in the group. What are we doing? What are we drinking? What are we eating? What music are we dancing to? That kind of thing. They enjoy each other's company. But there will be girls in the group who will look outside and around the venue, looking around to meet other people. Now, remember, it's a bit of a complicated situation because if you're gonna go and approach 3 people, their job is to be loyal to one another, to put their friends before other random guys, and to basically be on defense against guys who are gonna be immature or stupid or something like that. But keep an eye out as you see girls in social places, which ones are looking beyond the group, and realize as well that the girl is not looking around and looking for attraction. It's like that ABBA song. Anybody could be that guy. So that girl will be thinking, anybody could be that guy. I'm here in this venue. Who's gonna approach me? How is this gonna look? I've got no idea. Anybody could be that guy. I don't know who it's gonna be. So that guy could be you. Even if you're just an average guy with a good idea, a good vibe, and a decent call to action, you can find the girl who's looking outside of the group, and then you're gonna start to make a connection. Then you can start to make attraction. Number 2. There is a phenomenon called quiet and attentive. So when a girl or a woman is really interested in talking to you and getting to know you better, while they're talking to you, they're going to go into a kind of a quiet and attentive mode. So they're attentive, they're listening to what you've got to say, and they normally get more quiet because it's kind of like the sort of thing you might see in a movie where they're having this internal dialogue like, he's talking to me. This is the kind of guy that I'm excited in. Don't say something silly. Make him like me, be friendly, be charming. So this kind of high noise and loud voice starts going off in her head, and that presents to you as the guy, as the girl being boring, basically. She's boring, she doesn't say anything, she's just quiet and attentive. Really, that's her seizing up with nerves, hoping that it goes well and worrying that it goes badly. What's required in that case is for you to be a little bit patient, take your time, help that person to relax and open up and get into their own flow state. And that's all you need to know. Number 3, this is a funny one. When I first started to coach women in real life situations in bars, when my female clients would want to get the attention of a guy, it wouldn't work. A really lovely young lady would go up to a guy hoping to start the conversation. Hi, where are you from? What are you doing? The girl starts the conversation that way. There's no emotion in the conversation and the guy finds it boring and the guy can't make it fun or interesting. So what girls had to do, what the female clients had to do is they had to be provocative. So they might say something very exaggerated like, are you checking out my ass? Opening the conversation wide open for something fun and flirty. Another thing that a woman might say is, are you gonna look at me or are you gonna offer me a drink? Now, to you, this sounds bitchy, but as far as the girl is concerned, this is a very reasonable way of her trying to start the conversation and add some emotion and flirt into the conversation. Really, you should take that as play. So you know what? If you can beat me in arm wrestle, maybe I'll buy you a drink. If I can have a quick phone call with your father, sure, I'll buy you a drink, let's go. Right? So play the game, engage what you think is bitchiness, but it's actually just play. That's interest. And that's setting a premise of emotion, which can be emotionally exciting, which can be viscerally exciting, which can be intimately exciting later. Don't take it as the person being bitchy. It's a subtle sign that she's attracted and trying to get some sparks happening with you. Number 4, this is a common one. A lot of times, girls and women will say things like, you're checking out other girls, or you say this to every girl. So imagine you're at a bar, you want to offer a girl a drink, and the girl says to you, you just want to buy every girl a drink, or you try to dance with every girl. This is not about you. This is her setting up a situation for you to compliment her. Think of the Rihanna song. Make her feel like the only girl in the world. So imagine if the girl says to you, you offer every girl a drink. She doesn't want to hear you defend yourself. I don't offer girls drinks. I'm not doing this. No, you've got the wrong guy. Don't be that guy. What you want to do is say, no, the only person I want to buy a drink is you because of X, Y, Z. Because you're sassy, because you're confident, because you look like you're in the best mood ever. I've never met anybody else. You're basically the only girl in the world. That's highly emotional, chemical conversation. That's great flirting. And that's what's going to make that individual person feel really valued and feel very special and important and significant in that moment. Number 5. This one's very subtle. When you're talking to a person, you're having a conversation, you're getting to know one another. And what you're not aware of, this subtle sign, is that women will be screening you to find out what your value is to them. So in the conversation, you normally get a couple of questions and you don't realize how powerful that woman's questions are. They normally ask you 3 things. Number 1, what's your name? Generally, they don't even ask your name, to be honest. That's just them being polite. But like, okay, what's your name? John, Ashley, whatever. And she's gonna say, so how long are you staying here? Do you live around here? Now that's the first question, because you serve one of 2 purposes to that woman or girl that you're talking to. Purpose number 1 is maybe we could go dating. Maybe we could exchange phone numbers, sit down, get to know one another, leading to romance and a real connection. Or option number 2 is, could this be a kind of a one-night stand, physical, fun, adventurous sort of thing? So when that girl asks you that question, she's evaluating if you're a local, could you possibly build a connection? If you're not a local, if you're not staying for long, if you're here for a fun time, could that be a fun time? She's trying to sort you into one of those 2 categories. And if you're not in one of those 2 categories, you're either going to be a funny friend, an entertaining friend, or a complete nothing to her. One of those 4 categories. When she asks you, how long are you staying here? And then she might ask, what kind of lifestyle do you have? Do you have a job in the area, 9 to 5? She's basically figuring out, are you the kind of guy who, if she gave her number to, would you ask her on a date? Do you live within 1 hour's drive of where she lives? Could that possibly be a relationship in the making? So keep an eye out for that screening question, because if it even gets to that point, she's starting to evaluate, maybe I could date this guy. When girls are feeling really adventurous and playful, they'll keep an eye out for guys who are leaving soon, or they'll travel to a place like Las Vegas or Cancun or Ibiza, where everybody's leaving in the next couple of days, and you can have the fun kind of relationship that's short and passionate and exciting rather than deep and emotional, which also comes with the risk of pain and disconnection and loss and potential embarrassment. So keep an eye out for those really subtle screening signs, because that woman or girl is evaluating you to find out if you could be the relationship kind of guy or the short-term, passionate, fun experience kind of guy. One or the other. So to summarize, look out for the ones looking outside of their group. Don't mistake quiet and attentive for the girl actually being boring. She's probably really into you and really nervous. Number 3, if she's provoking you, she's trying to get a flirting conversation going rather than a boring conversation that goes nowhere. Number 4, they will set you up for chemistry by making accusations of you. You offer every girl a drink. They're really setting you up to say, no, I think you're significant. And number 5, keep a lookout, keep an ear out for those screening questions. If she's sizing you up for a potential relationship or a potential short-term passionate thing. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, questions in the comments. See you in the next video.